call?
Magic the Gathering. Kaldheim.
Who do you want to call?
Magic the Gathering. Okay, Google. Magic the
Who do
Gathering.
you want to call?
Okay, Google. Kaldheim. Magic the Gathering.
Is that Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, mobile?
What?
Why don't you stop saying, just say the band's name, not Magic the Gathering.
Okay, Google. The band's name, not Magic the Gathering.
Here are the top search results.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
I think I did it.
Canadian? Oh no, it's reggae. No, okay. I was like, what the fuck type shit? Okay. Magic the Gathering metal bands. How about that one? Oh, sorry. Okay, Google.
Dumbass.
Magic the Gathering metal bands.
Dumbass.
According to CBR, Magic, the Gathering is entering into a partnership with several metal bands in order to promote its upcoming Kaldheim set. The bands that will be promoted
I said Kaldheim, right?
include Mastodon, Amen Amarth, and Rhapsody of Fire, and the preview season begins in Jan.
Dude, I fucking love Amon Marth.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Commander's Lounge.
I'm Shaggy.
And I'm Scooby.
Today we're talking about the pack, Kaldheim. The spoilers and hopes that we have for this pack. Tomorrow, the 7th, it's coming out for the viewing.
Now, the great thing about this is that when the last video we actually shot about Kaldheim is going to be showed up here, hopefully.
Hopefully you're down there somewhere.
There, yeah, anyways. We're actually almost 100% correct on it.
For what they've shown already, we were correct about everything we've said. Now, saying that though, not everything's been released, so we could have missed the mark on some things. But it's still pretty cool that they've done this.
Yeah, but I love it. They revealed new cards.
Yes.
And plus, the metal bands. I thought it was just going to be Mastodon.
Yes, and then it's they're saying there's 7 more. We got a couple of names of some. What are some of the names?
Of course, Mastodon. There's Amon Amarth. That's one of my greatest hits of all time right there. And Rhapsody of Fire. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a great lineup. Now, I do have a question.
Shoot.
So, are you looking forward to how they added Valkyries back in?
Sir? Okay, you guys can look up every card you want to right now.
Yes.
And the Valkyries...
And we'll put the list up here, or down here.
Or right here.
I don't think I'll put them on the side.
Yeah, but either way, Valkyries, white, they make white go badass now.
Yes, a lot of people are thinking white is going to take over standard, and...
may take over standard.
I think it will. I mean, especially with cards like Ruin Forge Champion. So it's only a 2 colorless and a plains cost. It's a 2/3, a dwarf warrior, which yes, dwarves can come back for commander.
No.
Now we got some extra abilities for
Don't
dwarves.
freaking say dwarves are back, those little midgets.
Yes. Now, there is some cool things with this is ruins. And this dwarf brings the part of ruins out. We don't know exactly what they are. We guessed it's either going to be like a mana rock, they'll produce some mana, or equipment. Because that's usually how ruins work in the mythologies. They either produce power or they help increase a weapon or some kind of other ability.
Basically power.
Some kind of power. Now, this one lets you search for one, and it also reduces by saying you may pay 1 rather than pay the mana cost for a ruined spell.
Wait, whoa, it's getting...
Yeah, so yeah, what it's either going to be is ruins going to be very cheap mana cost, so a mana rock would probably be very reasonable, or cheap equipment.
That's a no.
These things are like a normal 5, 6 mana cost, now also going to become at 1, white's going to rule in standard, because also now you got a card that's gives your creature +4/+4 first strike. Oh, I only have to pay 1 to equip it now. I mean to play it.
Oh crap!
For this,
you are thinking about some genius right now, aren't you, sir?
Yes, it's going to be interesting. Now, a lot of other people think it may be enchantments, which kind of goes around the same area
with the ruins because the power's up, everything like that.
Exactly, and again, whites can overrun with this kind of card. Now, what's a card you're looking for?
Okay, when it comes to the... I'm looking for the Valkyries. First of all, I'm looking for a Kamikaze card. And the Kamikaze card I found for the Valkyries that actually works is the Rampage of the Valkyries. Now check this stuff out. When Rampage of the Valkyries enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white angel. Okay, that's basically. When it enters, it has Flying and Vigilance. Whenever an angel you control dies, each player sacrifices a creature.
That
Mother of God.
And you know what? There's a lot of decks already in Commander that rely on sacrificing or permanents leaving the field. So this is quite useful. It's also going to be a nice little game changer of the board.
Because you already know, like angels have what is it called? That can stay alive no matter what.
Oh, indestructibility.
Yes, indestructibility. This actually makes somebody go beyond that. Sacrifice. You have to sacrifice it. It's not targeting them, it's targeting the player.
Yeah, it's making you sacrifice so it does get around indestructible, which is awesome. Yeah. Now, on that, another card I'm looking forward to is Dragonkin Berserker. Now, this one's been a little pre-released for a little bit, but it's a 1 colorless and a mountain, a 2/2. Unfortunately, it's not a legendary, just a regular human berserker. It has first strike. It also has boast abilities you activate, cost 1 less to activate for each dragon you control.
Wait, what?
So dragons are back again.
So wait, whoa.
No,
I don't like
boast?
that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Now it really makes sense to know what boast is, and they haven't really released enough cards to really see boast be amazing. But in this, its boast cost is 4 colorless and a mountain. You get to create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
Wait, what?
Now, it seems like boast, at least in this case, is it can only be activated, this ability, only if a creature attacked this turn and only once each turn.
That's a commander.
Yeah, only if, and it's this creature, it's not a creature, it's if this creature. So
Okay.
you only get it once on your turn, and hopefully it lives. If it doesn't, you only get that effect
You can
once.
pump it up. You can actually give it indestructibility. There's so many chances for that card.
I think what's going to really make it, for Commander, we can only have one of the copy of it, but in Standard, can you imagine having 4 copies of this and each one attacks? You only
Quiet!
1 mountain.
Like, no,
and you get 4 dragons out.
No.
And who knows what other boast will be out.
Okay.
And this is, by the way, this is a berserker, so it kind of falls in line of it being a Viking, what we kind of guessed what Viking ideas would be, a berserker or a barbarian. So not too far.
I was hoping for barbarian, but you got it when it comes to berserker.
It could be barbarian.
That's
warrior
straight
still.
berserker right there. That's straight.
It is.
Okay, now.
So what's the one you want?
Oh, dude. Okay, when it comes to it, there's a fighting game we all freaking love, and his name is Sigrid. God favored. Now, he has flash. He's a 2/2, costs 1 colorless, 2 white.
Okay.
Now, first strike, protection from god creatures.
I think that's the first one that has that specifically written down.
Are you sure about that?
I think so. There's things that have protection from all sorts of ideas, but
now,
I think from God.
When Sigrid, God favorite, enters the battlefield, exile 1 attacking creature or blocking creature until Sigrid leaves the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's a little, basically, I'm going to attack you with a 10/10. Nope.
Yep, that definitely seems like a good card for a little hit.
But once again, it's building up the whites again.
Yep, those whites. Now, there's a green one I'm looking forward to of my shenanigan decks.
Oh,
yeah. So it's Toski, Barrier of Secrets. It's for 3 colorless and a forest. Guess what? It's a legendary creature and it's a squirrel. Squirrel.
It's a squirrel?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So,
wait, whoa.
Yeah, my squirrel deck can just go, hi.
No. Okay.
So his ability is this spell can't be countered. It's also indestructible.
A squirrel?
Yes.
It's indestructible.
And it can't be countered. It also attacks each turn, each combat if able. It's kind of a downside, but indestructible, who cares?
Yeah,
Also, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
What?
Now that is ridiculous for squirrels, especially if they use the land combo where they can produce infinite squirrels that are 1/1, but they all attack.
Wait, so
I can draw. And
I already hate this, guys. I already hate the squirrel.
Yeah.
I hate the squirrel specifically.
unfortunately, it's only a 1/1 creature, but squirrel
A
decks
1/1 indestructible, really?
can't be countered and let you draw. Oh no! There is a downfall to this though, is it is whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, draw a card. It's a must.
So
So-
you can attack for everything and only draw 1 card.
No, I attack for everything. It's whenever a creature you
Oh,
control.
a creature?
So if I hit you with 40 tokens, I'm gonna have to draw 40 cards.
Son of a bitch.
So there's a little bit of downfall. But who cares, because I love
You
squirrels.
just killed somebody, though.
Exactly. And so what's another card you're looking for?
Dude, okay, this is mentioned when we come on a previous video. Frost Giants. Okay, we're thinking this is bullshit. They're not gonna actually marvel this one. But Frost Giants, okay, Sutherland Elementalist. Okay,
Giant wizard.
Yeah, giant wizard. Yes, it costs 5 and 2 waters, 2 islands. Sorry. As in addition to cost this spell, reveal a giant card. Once again, giants are coming back. Oh, sorry, keep going. Asshole. Giants are coming back, or pay 2, which you can pretty much reveal a giant card.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever the Sutherland Elementalist attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Yeah. This brings up some big issues. I'm very surprised I made this with decks that like to have multiple turns. Because they can just cast those for free.
Or board wipes.
Board wipes I'm not too much worried about. I'm more worried about the decks that do by like turn 4 or 5, they get like 2 or 3 extra turns. They could potentially just put it on him, attack each turn with him, and just get an infinite
combo. Okay, ooh, damn it. So do you think this card actually can go up in price because it actually can do what it can do?
I think it has the potential. The only problem is how high its mana cost is. That is the drawback.
Oh man, I can actually pull this out.
There's ways, but if you do it naturally, you're waiting until you're about your 5th to 7th turn, and that's if you have a giant hand. If not, you're looking at your 7th to 9th turn. Unless you cheat it out, of course. But
that's the point. You want to cheat it out. You want to get extra turns.
Exactly, but that's
you can mana burn. You can do everything
there's a
else.
lot.
So tons of freaking possibility when it comes to this card. Now,
do
you think it's gonna be banned like the Otter?
No. Just because it was mana cost. Now, if it was like a 4 cost, yeah.
So it's the 7 cost instead of I can actually understand.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower to play. Now, this is a card that everybody's very surprised, and honestly, I was kind of already wondering. I didn't mention in the last video what the army was going to be that was going to go against the Vikings and gods, because you would either have to make it just more other Norse gods, which there's only a couple really mentioned.
Basically,
that's the ending.
Just going against each other.
Yeah, it's kind of a boring idea. They decided to come out with Phyrexians.
Wait, what?
Yes. Now we know of the big one.
You found a Phyrexian in this deck?
Yeah. So it's Vorinclix, the monstrous Raider. Yeah, I mispronounced that. What do you know? Anyway.
The monstrous Raider.
Monstrous Raider. So it costs 4 colors, 2 forest. It's a 6/6. It's a legendary creature, Phyrexian Practor. I hope I got that right. It's a mythic. Now,
it's a mythic. Wait, it's a mythic?
Yeah, it's a mythic. Now, this card I really, really want. So its effect, and this is what makes it so amazing. It has trample and haste. It also has, if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kind of counters on permanents or player state.
No.
Then it also has, which is, if opponent would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, they put half that many of each of those kind of counters on permanent or player instead, rounded down. Now, what this is very useful for is poison deck.
I thought about that too right now.
Now, you could use it, because there are a lot of decks that do -1 counters.
But it actually counters other players too.
Oh, it doesn't counter them, it just
slows them down.
Yeah, so if you went, really what I would like it for is my poison deck, because I will get those poison counters out quick, and if someone tries to do a bunch of negative counters to kind of slow me down, which I have run into a lot, it's going to slow them from doing that down. So that's pretty nice to me.
I actually like it because, I love Phyrexians. And since we just got a new one, and I thought they were all just dead, Jesus Christ. Now also, I want to talk about, they haven't brought up Loki, they haven't brought up Thor, or Odin.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? That's still the biggest question of them all.
It is big. It seems so far that the spoilers they've released until tomorrow is mainly things not to deal with them, because those are the big hit cards, the cards we're all looking forward to. These are more the side things like Commander would really enjoy, Like for example, what I'm talking about is like Lithril, the Blade of Elves.
Yes.
So this really has nothing to do with the pack itself.
No.
But it is a 2 colorless, a swamp and a forest, legendary creature, Elf Noble. It has Menace, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature tokens. Now that alone is amazing, but it has another effect.
Whoa. We should not tell Thor about this card.
You tap it, and you tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life, and you gain 10.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah, now with a deck like this, you could do a tap out of everybody in one turn.
That's
Pretty
board
easy.
wipe.
It's not board wipe, it's player wipe. You can gain 40 and make them lose 40 pretty easily with how many cards there are that untap creatures.
Ban it. I decree it. Ban it! It's gonna come out so easily, so quickly. Mother of God.
So, here's another thing I was thinking about. So, we talked about the wolf that kills Odin.
Finir.
Finir, yeah.
Yeah, Finir.
They haven't released him yet as a card, but they hinted at it.
Wolves.
Yes, they hinted at wolves, and the wolf they hinted with was Surlith, the Realm Eater. Now it's a colorless one, a black and green, legendary creature, wolf, and whenever a permanent opponent controls is put into the graveyard from battle, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then,
wait, what?
Yeah, then at the beginning of your upkeep, if it has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than equal to the number of 1/1 counters removed this way.
Fuck off.
That is kind of like Ragnarok happening.
I don't know.
It's a
I don't
good
know.
hint.
It does show a picture of somebody actually fighting him too. So I don't know, man. Is that Odin?
No, this looks like Vikings running around. So now, would you like to talk about some of the heavy metal cards they've shown?
I don't know, man. So far, the only thing I know for a fact, all the cards we're talking about right now, this pack will kind of change the game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It will change the game a lot. Like, okay, so far, green was okay, nothing but mana producing, stuff like that. Now, white is going to be going up.
Not only that, but you bring up a great point. I mean, standard's going to be white infused. Commander's now going to be able to do some extra little boost.
Yeah.
But,
Tons of boost.
Magic usually kind of follows a theme of when they release stuff, who's the enemy, whatever. This pack, which I'm thinking it might just because of how much.
So you're talking about like, Eldrazi's and then Phyrexians and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
right?
there's always like a main boss
main
that's pulling the strings somewhere. And they usually do it in a certain time frame or a certain amount of packs. They could change this all with this because they're hitting a new realm of gods,
Vikings,
in which one of the gods is Loki. Remember, he's Mr. Mischief.
Yeah.
So he could really put a splinter in things. And the only reason that makes me put so much value in that, which I know a lot of people are thinking, no, it's not going to happen, is how much promotion they're doing for this. Now, I do know they have, some good promotion people on their team, and this is a good step for them.
They got tons of metal bands. So tons of promotion.
They've been doing a lot of promotion lately, especially with the secret layer drops, the Godzilla stuff, Bob Ross, and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So I understand that, but this is just a lot. So in my mind, I have the hopes. They changed how they formulate releasing packs and what the storylines are. Because then that gives us where we can't really expect anything. Because like with the current how things come out, we knew snow stuff was going to be coming out pretty soon. We didn't know it was specifically going to be this pack. But once you say Viking, it was pretty obvious. But can you imagine, people who actually do this research and follow the storyline, they will not be able to guess anymore about what's about soon to be coming out. So literally a pack comes out and it can have anything in it.
Yes, like especially guys. Okay, the artwork. Mm-hmm. The artwork is so amazing on this freaking pack. I kid you not. Like they actually have runes on trees from one of the freaking island cards.
Yeah, I think it's a full art, right?
Yeah, it's a full art. Yes, but it's amazing. Like you actually look on, like they're on the page right now, and like, Mother of God.
Yeah, it's they
Mozart or You want to go? Should go a little other art.
How about this? So these, I think this pretty much covers what we can see with
Yeah, we
the
can
thing.
see. Yes.
And I think it hits some of our hopes, which watch the first video and they really show you what our hopes are and how we've kind of hit into that.
And plus, we actually are hoping for other cards that can come out too.
Oh yes, other cards and maybe just a change of how things are being done. I mean,
yes.
we did kind of see it with the Commander's Legends
Hey,
box.
dude, they brought Phyrexians back, man. They
Yeah.
brought them back.
Yeah, I'm hoping great things for it. I'm hoping it's just not a little splash and we have to wait a box or two later before we actually see the Phyrexians come back in full
Not 3
force.
years. Bullocks.
3 years or 3 months. I mean, they're coming out with some
Bollocks.
product pretty quickly. But I do believe this covers it. What do you think?
Yes, sir. I believe you answered every question I wanted to ask, and it fucking actually did.
Yeah. So please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below any of your thoughts about what you think is going to be happening tomorrow. We will be doing a video tomorrow. Hopefully, also putting it out tomorrow too. Got to see what the time frame is there when they're going to do all the release and stuff. Might be the next day.
Actually, I did order a box of the new Kaldheim.
He did, and we will be opening it for y'all. It is a set box.
Yes, a set box.
So hopefully we get some good things, and y'all will be able to enjoy
hoping for the
it.
good things. I'm hoping for everything
Thor.
we need.
We need a Thor to throw it at Thor.
Dude, if I can throw it at Thor, and
Alright.
he fucking brings it,
Oh
can I punch him?
no. But this is Commander's Lounge, and we thank y'all for viewing these great videos.
Liking, subscribe, and comment.
Bing! And don't forget about our Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yes, sir. And this is Shaggy. I'm Scooby.